Hey dumplings, it's David Asai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into what has been going on with RM or Namjoon and why people are talking about his tattoo in a sensitive area. I think this is definitely interesting and fun, so I want to get into that. I also wanted to talk about the heartbreaking news that has come out about Gfriend and how the likelihood of disbandment is much bigger now, and it seems to be what everyone is talking about right now. So grab your dumpling, tea spilling mug merch, and let's get into the tea. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to talk about is what is going on with Namjoon. So if you aren't aware, Butter is BTS's new single and new comeback. It is coming out May 21st, so get ready for that. They have been dropping so many teasers and concept photos for it, and they have recently been working with so many brands and commercials just to hype up their comeback. They have been doing a lot of McDonald's, and their pictures have resurfaced and refilled the internet. We have gotten a lot of new sexy photos, and I'm very happy about that. But some of their concept photos for Butter have been really good. Recently, Namjoon put out a photo where he is just sitting on a chair with his shorts. The internet went crazy because Namjoon is hot, but also he has those sexy hot thighs. Thighs in Korea are definitely considered a more sensitive area to be shown for men. It is seen as really sexy and hot, and guys who wear short shorts, they are considered being very promiscuous. Now in the photo, you can see underneath the shorts, he has another pair of shorts. However, those shorts are more see-through and like mesh fabric, so you can see through them. Isn't that wonderful? And there's this little square block that is on his left leg, our right, I suppose. Unless the photo is reversed, then I'll just die. But there you do see something there, and this is the official Butter concept photos. The argument was that Namjoon might have been wearing another pair of pants, and some people were saying, but you don't see the block on the other leg, and all that. Someone then pulled up some older photos of Namjoon's thigh and compared it to see how it was different from this concept photo. Then they wrote, Namjoon's thigh tattoo when? And I thought the exact same thing at first. When I saw the photo, I was like, wait, hold on, hold the actual up. What is that on his thigh? It does appear to be some sort of design. However, from what I've learned from these photos is that they'll drop little things in there to get us talking and to kind of throw us off. It also makes the comeback spicy. So that could either be a manufactured, like drawn on tattoo, or it could be a shadow, like what a lot of people think it is. I can definitely see how it could be a shadow. The pants he is wearing are definitely really baggy, and it looks like it could cause a big shadow. Unfortunately, if it is a real tattoo, I don't think we will ever get to fully see it. It's underneath his shorts. He would have to wear really short shorts for us to get a full glimpse on what it is and what the tattoo could be. Because if it is a square thing, it could be like a full-blown artwork on his thigh. Namjoon came in today and was like, we about to destroy the internet and get them talking about my thigh. And boy, did we talk about it. Now, tattoos in Korea are definitely not associated with good things. I think this is the reason why daytime television or broadcast, they ask the idols to cover up the tattoos with either bandages or makeup. And also in a lot of Korean ads or whatever, they do cover up Jungkook's tattoos completely. Not only in Korea, but having tattoos is still controversial everywhere. It's just less controversial in certain places. But not having tattoos won't be controversial. So it's just more brand friendly to not have tattoos. It's also seen as delinquent and just like a gang thing, which is such an outdated way of thinking. So since the beginning, people have been pretty upset at the idea of BTS having a tattoo. And honestly, I don't understand it because it's not your body. But I was reading what people were saying about the possibility of RM's tattoos or any of the members' tattoos. One person wrote, at BTS, your tattoos are so ugly. My God, seriously, why? So many tattoo options in this world and you went for that? I see drug addicts and lowlives with tattoos like that. There is no tattoo or visible tattoo that Jungkook or any of the BTS members could have, because I think Jimin has one too, that has a direct correlation to a drug dealer or what the stereotypical drug dealer tattoos are, which I'm actually not sure what that is. But if you just hate tattoos in general, then anything you get will still be considered a drug dealer tattoo. Like then what would be okay? Because even like the stereotypical mafia people will have a tattoo of their dead mom on them or like their mom's birthday. Like what would be an appropriate tattoo then? And if the answer is no tattoo is appropriate, then we have discovered this person just doesn't like tattoos, in which case it's really not up to them. They don't get to make any judgment, and no one should be making judgments because it's not your body. Say it with me now. I think ear piercings are considered normal for girls now, but piercings in general have also been associated with gangs and stuff many years ago. So what if someone told a girl that it wasn't appropriate to get their ears pierced? You'd be like, piss off, that's not your business. Let's learn to respect and love one another. If you don't like it or think it's ugly, then don't say anything. You can still hate something internally, and if it's ugly in your opinion, then don't look at it. Stand another group. Trust me when I say BTS is not going to miss someone that is standing there tweeting out and bullying them because they think BTS's tattoos are ugly. They don't want those people in the fandom. You can think a tattoo is ugly, but you have no right to bully BTS for their decision to get one. Let's make that clear. The last thing we want is for BTS to resent their work work or feel burnt out due to the hate they get for everything that they do. But that is part of the industry, and I'm sure a lot of people in the industry are used to being talked about in this way. There's always drama and stuff. There's actually a lot of drama going on in HYBE, or Source Music, which is under HYBE. Gfriend is a group I believe ended up being owned by Big Hit, or now known as HYBE, in 2019. They're a girl group, if you're unfamiliar. They create really good music, and it's very haunting and dark. I would say their style is like Vic's, that's my opinion. But recently it was announced that they had been debating whether they wanted to renew their contract with Source Music since their time was up and they could go with a different label or just be free from their label. They opted to actually leave the label, which was very shocking to a lot of people. There's a few reasons why I guess an artist would leave their label. One is that they're looking to do solo work, so they might leave, but you can also do solo work within the same label. But just a reason. Another reason could be just not liking the label. Maybe they felt like they weren't pushed enough or whatever it is. I'm not saying this was the actual case for them. This is just in general what happens. So Source Music actually a few hours ago released their official statement on this and what will happen. Let me read it to you. They wrote, "Hello, this is Source Music. The exclusive artist contract with Gfriend and Source Music will be concluded on May 22nd. After careful consideration and extensive discussion, Gfriend and Source Music have come to agreement to go separate paths and show an even better image. For the past 6 years, Gfriend has won a boundless love of K-pop fans through a wide range of concepts, performances, and songs that marked a new generation of girl group and music. We would like to express our sincere and heartfelt gratitude to Gfriend, who has allowed Source Music to accompany them on their journey. We would like to thank all buddy and fans who have shown your love for Gfriend, and we ask that you give your unchanging love and support to the members who will begin their adventure in diverse areas. Source Music will always continue to cheer for the members as they take their first steps towards their new beginning. Thank you." Now, everyone was definitely thinking about what would happen with the group and disbandment and all that stuff. Now, Source Music did not comment, and I don't know if they can, because if Gfriend is leaving, then disbanding is kind of up to them and what they do from this point on. All the future events and engagements with Gfriend have been canceled, I believe, and then it came out that allegedly in 2015, the name Gfriend was looked into being trademarked by Source Music, and that was the Korean name. But in 2020, the English was looked into being trademarked. And I don't know if this is 100% true or not, but if it is, this could likely be the end of Gfriend, because then they won't be able to make music together as Gfriend. They need to go by a different name. I do think there's a big possibility of solo work between the members, and that could definitely be exciting. I do wonder what labels they're going with, or if they all will just retire. Who knows? I definitely wanted to see what some people on the tweets had to say about this. One person wrote, "Gfriend suddenly leaving Source Music is so sus. Something must have happened." It could just be creative differences, and maybe the idea of wanting to pursue a different type of music. Who actually knows? But it's not always drama or whatever. Sometimes it could just be something as simple as just creative differences. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check stuff out. I have a lot of videos over there, over 300 videos that are currently already on there that you can watch right away if you do sign up. There are some limited spots that are still available if you do want to go over there and check it out. You can get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend videos that you would like me to react to. We also have such a fun time interacting over there. I write handwritten cards and all that. So make sure you check it out if you're interested in that. There's also a video over there that kind of talks about my experience being Asian in media and how you can support this channel a little bit more if you would like to do that. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.